Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you for being with me again today. Still vacationing, so this is how I appear for now. But I can stay away from some news that I find interesting, and I would like to discuss them with you. I posted another video regarding some Azov battalion prisoner interrogated or spoke to by the Russians, and the title was that he failed to compromise himself or something like that. Well, if they put the right pressure, he's gonna compromise anything that he ever learned about. So this article comes from Fox News from May 29, 2022 by Landon Mion. Germany, France call on Putin to hold serious negotiations with Ukrainian President Zelensky. Okay, let's unpack the title first. So first we have Germany, that's a country. France, a country. Call on Putin. Who the is Putin? A beggar? Okay, well, Putin, someone, a citizen, I don't even know, on Putin, to hold serious negotiations. So if so serious, maybe Putin is a comedian. He makes jokes a lot, so he can stay straight faced. So then he needs to be serious. So from the title, I'm taking that this guy Putin, or I don't know, if it's a woman or a man, it's a comedian or something. It's a funny guy. With Ukrainian President Zelensky. Oh, so we know this Zelensky is the president of a country. So he has some authority versus that guy Putin, who or whatever person Putin is. I don't know what that is. A guy who sells you, I don't know, donuts in the market. I don't know. So from the very beginning, you already know that there is some difference in assessing or not assessing, assigning meaning and terms to certain people here. So French President Emmanuel Macron and German Chancellor Olaf Scholz on Sunday urged, and now we have Russian President Vladimir Putin, finally we found out that Putin was, to have, and I'm quoting, serious direct negotiations with Ukrainian President Zelensky, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, in order to reach a, and I'm quoting, a diplomatic solution to the war. Well, to me, this, maybe I'm a little bit, sensitive to this kind of terms used, but if someone tells you, hey, you gotta be serious about this, what does that tell you? It tells me, if someone tells me, hey, Emil, you gotta be serious about this, that means he takes me, I'm like a, I don't know, a not serious person. So therefore he feels necessary to remind me or to teach me, to lecture me in telling me that I need to, hey, you need your, put your, get your act together, because right now it's serious, man. So cut the crap and be serious. Basically, this is what these two other leaders of two other countries tell another leader, that he needs to be serious with this, okay? Like Putin was not serious, was what? Making memes or joking, or was calling Zelensky names or what? So again, that's, for me, it's insulting. If I would be on the phone with two people of the same caliber in a way of authority, and they tell me, hey, you gotta be serious, man. What the hell are you talking about? Like, I wasn't so, I mean, first you assess me. Like I'm not serious. Who the are you to assess me? Let's talk about the situation, not about me. Oh, be serious. But like I tell you, okay, you gotta be sincere here, okay, about this one. Be okay. What does it mean? That you're not sincere. You're a liar, right? All right. So the request came during a phone call among the three leaders, Scholz's office said. So according to Moscow, Putin told Macron and Scholz that increasing military supplies to Ukraine risks further destabilizing the conflict. So, okay, if you bring more weapons, we're gonna hit them more. They're gonna hit us more, and there's not gonna be a balance. They're not going to come to the table of negotiation, which is their right to do that. If they want to fight, if you guys want to provide him with that, that's fine. But what I think, what I assess is that you guys are going to create more war. Okay, if that's your choice, that's what it is. And this is what they told him. This is what the other two smart leaders told this leader. Macron and Scholz said instead on an immediate ceasefire, no, they insisted on an immediate ceasefire and a withdrawal of Russian troops. Okay, that's very pointed, you know, how should I put it? Suggestions, or well, man, you gotta ceasefire and retreat. Get out. Go back. Get your troops out. Now, do you think that's possible? Do you think that in this kind of situation, do you think that's a starter? We are already in there, Scholz and Macron. We are already there. Let's say Putin tells this guy, we already have this. How do you think we can possibly just say, you know what, let's go back? I mean, is this in the realm of reality in an adult world? What these guys are telling this, the third guy? How can you even think about saying that? That sounds nice. That sounds beautiful. But again, that's utopic versus real. These guys are using the utopic mind and utopic, yeah. And can we just ask God to maybe resurrect all the dead and bring everything back, maybe turn back time to prior of February 24th? Can we ask God? It will be beautiful. Oh my God, let's dream a little bit. Don't even bother to waste a second about this. So don't even bother telling this to Putin. It's a non-starter. And these are leaders. How in the you are leaders of your countries with this kind of mentality? Anyway, it says Putin said Moscow was open to resuming negotiation with Kiev, according to the Kremlin, which did not state whether the Russian leader would engage in direct talks with Zelensky. Just an extra information, Putin does not recognize Zelensky and any other government that came after 2014 coup d'etat in Ukraine. They don't recognize any government as being legitimate because that was an illegal overthrow of a democratically elected government propelled by democratic forces from outside, if you can believe that. They recognize this coup of a democratically elected government, and Putin said, no, I'm not going to recognize that. So yes, and they're not going to talk. They're probably going to be, lower level, and then it's going to be Lavrov, and probably it's going to be when they're going to sign something. I don't even think that Putin will be over there. No, Putin might be. The other guy won't be, because the other one would be, in what I think, how the things go, will be the guy who lost. So I don't think he's going to show, or maybe he's going to turn and say, no, I won, and we'll find out. But anyway, it says the Ukrainian president previously said he was not eager, quote unquote, for dialogue with Russia, but noted that such conversation will likely have to happen for the war to end. Russian and Ukraine delegations have held multiple discussions since Russia launched the invasion, blah, blah, blah. Macron and Scholz also called on Putin to release 2,500 Ukrainian fighters taken as prisoner of war as Azovstal still works in Mariupol. That's not going to happen. They're going to be people swapped, but there's not going to be some people. You know what I'm referring to. Some people will be, after they get vetted, interrogated a little bit, and then, oh yeah, now you can take them back. After they sign the testimonies, were videotaped, and they will say everything they want the other side to say. That's how it works. Moscow officials said earlier this month that the last fighters defending the factory had surrendered. Yes, Zelensky said they had been given permission to leave. What was the other option, Zelensky? I don't know what's going on. But anyway, with this, so it says Russia previously claimed that more than 900 of the Ukrainian fighters were transported to a reopened prison colony in Russian-occupied Donetsk. Some of them who had endured serious injuries were taken to hospitals. Ukraine is eyeing the release of the fighters as part of a prisoner exchange, but Russia has not confirmed that a trade is on the table, and some Russian officials have argued that their fighters should be trialed or executed. Well, trialed will be, and based on the trial, they're not going to execute them now. I think they're going to trial them, and they will give them certain sentences, because you always can extract more information. A person is more valuable alive than dead in these kind of situations. So What's the point? Kill him and then you want to get more information, make that non-information, make that person say what you want him to say when he's dead? No, you keep him alive over there, like with a life sentence or 20-year sentence. And after, I don't know, 5 years, after things, get heated up again or something, you get these people back and you have them sign some other testimonies, and then you bring them. Oh, see, those guys are right here. Or you simply put them under house arrest in Russia and say they are rehabilitated and they are pro-Russia and we were right to do what we did and so on. That's how it works. What do you think? Don't kill them. And they're not going to kill them. Those times are gone. Those times and those people are gone in here in this. But it doesn't mean that it's impossible. But I think it would be a mistake if they do that. Because you need testimonies later. You can use them as examples. They're going to have a very nice Russian family in Moscow, and you're going to videotape. You're going to make some reality shows with these guys and say how great they integrated themselves in the Russian society, which is the perfect one. See? Propaganda. Well, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, be just, and get serious with that, okay? See ya. Ciao.